A 65-year-old American flasher who dropped his trousers in front of a group of children is due to be deported and blacklisted this week. Arrested in Mae Hong Song, sent to Bangkok, then re-arrested and questioned, Michael Warren Stillinger faces further questioning in his own country, as one concerned parent claimed that the American tried to kiss and grope children, and others state that he works in an orphanage in India. Indian authorities have been notified for that very reason. Police elsewhere in the country are waiting for one 20-something man to come off his drug high so that they can question him about his online abuse of an ex-girlfriend. He took to Facebook Live to film as he beat and assaulted the 21-year-old woman who remains in intensive care after viewers called police. He'd burnt her skin with a hot hair straightener, hit her with a camera mount and given her electric shocks, cut her with a knife and said that he would dig her eyes out. Romance was definitely off the cards for the two. He's said to be a meth addict who previously promised to teach people to make money on the Forex exchange. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, two news stories today, neither of which make any sense. First, the claim by a non-Thai YouTube blogger who makes his living from posting videos and publicity. He's told media that he received threats and demands from a Frenchman who works here in Pattaya as a police assistant and translator. The alleged email is all over the news and contains bank details for 200,000 baht demanded to recompense the taxi driver who lost his airport license after the blogger claimed that he was overcharged and treated badly. The only trouble is that, unless mentally obsessed, of which there's no evidence whatsoever, the Frenchman would have been unlikely to have sent the emails for two reasons. One, that he had already been accused of threatening a news editor, and two, that the bank details given refer to a woman in Bangkok and not the Frenchman at all. Now police have to establish whether this is a PR hoax or the work of a madman. Meanwhile, a Surin woman has told the press that her Iranian friend was turned away from Banglamung's hospital A&E department when he went there complaining of earache. She says that a doctor there refused to treat him and told him to come back when he was dying. Reality is, of course, that A&E stands for accident and emergency, neither of which was the case of her beau. Looking further into her statement, the doctor told them to come back during normal hours and visit a regular GP or specialist. Well, that's exactly what he could have expected in any A&E department of any European hospital. But somehow their tale made the news. The Iranian confirmed the story, so we'll assume that he speaks absolutely fluent Thai. The 28 Thai and foreign participants at a sex swingers party raid in Pattaya were mostly set free yesterday. Two were held, one for drug use and the other for being on an overstay. But the hotel operator faces charges of operating a hotel without a license and running an illegal event for profit. Meanwhile, Western press is making much of this story, despite their cut-and-paste misreporting. The Daily Mail in the UK claimed that it was sweaty Britishmen, which it wasn't. Then the same paper's Australian version headlined with exactly the same story and pictures, but with the wording sweaty Australian men. Either way, according to foreign press, it was an overheated event. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27, and the promise of rain at some time. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.